What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and today's going to be a little bit of a shorter news video, but I still want to make a video about this because it is a pretty hyped topic, with Bleach coming to Fortnite very soon. Now, we've already somewhat talked about this before, talking about how there were some leaked cosmetics such as wills, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll go ahead and pop it up on screen again with these tweets right here. The first one are brand new Bleach x Fortnite x Rocket League wills. Here's the first one, and here is the second one, and then the second part was actually related to Bleach x Fortnite x Rocket League trails and boosts, such as the Soul Reaper Drift Trail right here, and the Soul Reaper Rush Trail, or boost right here as well. But these were the main actual leaks beforehand. You know, the only thing I really mentioned before that was the fact that Sam Leaks had actually mentioned a Bleach collaboration was set to come both the Fortnite and Rocket League soon, and then literally, you see this is December 9th, 2 days later on December 11th, we ended up starting to get Bleach leaks for this whole entire collaboration. But with that said, there's been more official information, so on screen right now you can see this right here, which mentions a real life teaser that you've been able to find, which was originally posted by Nana12227TY over on Twitter. There's someone from Japan, I'm pretty sure, and you know, this was one of those things where it was like whenever there's an anime collaboration in like the subway stations and stuff over in Japan, they end up having these Fortnite advertisements there, and that's usually how all these anime things go. But we have this image right here. Now via Vice, we actually have a more like higher quality version, or maybe it's just, you know, like a rotated version of the image, whatever it might be. And from this you can see Fortnite x Bleach. You can see that this is going to have 4 different characters actually a part of the collaboration. We actually mentioned that right here in this tweet, and you can just kind of see that this appears to be the main focal point. Now, if there was anything else to really go off of, the first thing is in the top left we have like an orange rift, which makes me think this is going to be something for Blitz Royale as well. Maybe something like the mythic that we theorized about, you know, the sword, or if we go back over here, this right here, maybe this could end up being a mythic weapon that is only enabled over in Blitz, since Blitz likes to do a lot of these surprise collaboration stuff, and stuff like Jason's medallion, which was originally supposed to be in Battle Royale as well, ended up just being for Blitz Royale and didn't end up getting dropped by the Jason NPC in game. So it just kind of makes sense that maybe that's why we have the orange rift, you know, in order to signify that we're going to be having some sort of special Blitz Royale aspect of it. And even if they don't do mythic weapons or anything like that for Blitz, they could also have the whole entire aspect of, you know, different POIs or whatever else in the map rotation. But even if that is the case or whatever else, we should be getting a whole entire set for each of these characters, meaning pickaxes, backblings, emotes, skins themselves, and whatever else they might be able to actually do. Now you might be wondering, okay, cool, we're getting a Bleach collaboration, you know, we have all these leaks, it's coming to Rocket League, it's coming to Fortnite, they're doing so many different parts about it. Why is this actually happening? And the best way to kind of talk about this is this article from comicbook.com right here, which talks about Bleach. Now, for those who are unaware, they're going to be getting their final season next year, as far as I'm, it says right here that the first trailer and final season will be releasing on December 21st in Japan, so they're going to be having a final season for Bleach, and in order to kind of promote it, you know, Fortnite typically has these collaborations around the same time, most of the time. They're going to go ahead and have this collab go on with Fortnite and Rocket League and all that type of stuff around the same area as this whole entire trailer releasing, so people can get hyped for it, because as you can see right here, it mentions December 21st in Japan, and this collaboration, as we saw by this video over here, is set to release on December 20th, 2 days after Winterfest begins. So it seems like a pretty hyped thing, you know, it seems like a perfectly timed thing to go along with all that stuff for the final season, and it makes me wonder how big of a collaboration could this actually end up being, other than just, you know, skins and little things here and there for both Fortnite and Rocket League. And of course, you know, Fall Guys technically exists as well, so maybe we get Bleach cosmetics in Fall Guys, since Fall Guys basically just gets updates nowadays for collabs, I'm pretty sure, if they still have that going on. But if I go ahead and try searching Bleach on the Fortnite website, it doesn't actually have a active blog post yet, so we won't be able to tell you all the information, but it is pretty hyped to see that it is being worked on behind the scenes, and, you know, kind of publicly nowadays, right? You know, we have the whole entire teaser that's been showing on screen right here. I just realized, oh wait, no, never mind. I thought for a second that the whole entire screen recording was cut off or something. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Are you excited for this collaboration? What do you think the Orange Rift could be? How do you think this could affect Blitz Royale as well? And until next time, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. So until then, peace out.